Okay. We're back. Just give me 1 second here and we'll get some more streaming in here. Just be 1 minute. Okay. Okay, so guys, we are picking up here where we left off in the last stream. We're actually here in Kitakami. And we're just going to check some settings here just to make sure we're all set here and ready to go. And I think my microphone might be a little too far away, so if it's a little too quiet, just give me a heads up there. Just let me know, hey Corey, it's a little bit too quiet. But nothing has really changed a whole lot. Okay, so in the last episode, we were tasked with going and finding all of the signboards with Kieran. Now, he's going to be following behind us, but as it is right now, we're going to try to push on ahead to the very first signboard. Now, I know I've been going through and capturing a lot of different Pokemon here in the LP, but long story short, we're not actually trying to complete everything here in this game 100%. We will be working on the decks, of course, but I'll probably do that as a side. We'll be doing gameplay here as we go forward. It's a little choppy for me. I wonder if that's just because of the OBS. Here, we'll give this a shot, see how this turns out. Yes, just like that. Now, of course, we don't have any kind of filters onto this stream here. We don't have any kind of like color correction of any kind. The only thing that I have for color correction is all onto my monitor, and you guys can't see that when I'm streaming. So, whoa, where'd you come from? I didn't even notice you there. Anyway, you are... Wait, no, don't say a thing. I want to guess first. You're one of those students who came here from the Paldea region on a school trip? Bingo! It's a small town, you know. News tends to spread pretty quickly. The name's Perrin, by the way. I'm a traveler with a bit of a thing for photography. This here's my bud Growlithe. Doesn't the little horn on his head make it the cutest? Hey, this might sound a bit weird, but would it be alright if I took your photo? Sure, why not? Nothing weird like that. Just like that, huh? Are you always this open with total strangers? Kinda worried about you, kiddo. Anyway, let me snap that photo. Now, if you guys happen to hear any kind of wildlife in the background, I do have the patio open here, and we've got a lot of trees, and there's tons of birds around. So if you guys happen to hear any kind of like chirping or squawking of any kind, it's likely the birds. I'm going to be making this town my home base for a little while. Why don't you focus on wrapping up whatever you've got going on for now? Come see me after, I don't know, registering 150 Pokemon in the Kitakami Pokedex or something? Yeah, so we're sitting with the patio door open here. Usually it's extremely hot in here, and I didn't really want to leave the fan running, so if you guys hear any kind of noises, it's likely due to the outside and the door being open, but but yeah, we're going to continue on here and get through this story. I'll probably do a little bit of texting here as we go, because this is just a chill stream, guys. This is just us hanging out. Hopefully you guys are cool with a good old hangout stream. There's been far too many streams where it hasn't been hangouts, so. Carbos, okay. Oh, I want to be on the other end here. So, I know a lot of people have already streamed a lot of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet already, but I'm going to re-experience this entire game. I want to see how well it actually performs, and then I'll give my final thoughts at the very end of the actual game itself. Alright, that's a Seawaddle. Now, of course, as you guys know, we did end up capturing ourselves a shiny Poochyena. Okay, let's see if we can get this Bellsprout. Now, we do have quite a bit of Pokeballs. Hopefully that'll be enough for us to actually capture a lot of the Pokemon here in Kitakami. Not Paldea, because we're not in Paldea. But, yeah, as we go through the story here, if anybody ends up having any kind of starter Pokemon that they wish to trade into the series or anything like that, just hit me up. And if you guys end up having a Switch 2 and you guys want to do the party chat or party video, we can definitely do that too. You guys can join on in and show us your experience, talk about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with me, and just, you know, have a hangout good time. Okay, Bellsprout. It plants its feet deep underground to rehydrate itself. While doing so, it's unable to run away if it's attacked. Okay, we're just going to throw him into the PC. We don't really need him at the moment. Okay, Poochyena. We already got a Pichu. And I'm pretty sure that is an Ekans. Now, it's a little bit sad because when we caught our shiny Poochyena, I was like, yeah, this thing's going to be a great physical attacker, and it's going to be great to carry on into the story, but it ended up that it actually was modest. So if you're wondering why his attacks are not doing that great, that is why. He is a modest Poochyena. We're just going to use a regular old Pokeball here. I'm just messaging someone there. Sorry, guys. Okay, Ekans. Okay, snake Pokemon. A very common sight in grasslands and such. It flicks its tongue in and out to sense danger of its surroundings. Ooh, that was a Tandemaus up there. We definitely want to get that Tandemaus. Now, we are going to try to capture Pokemon as we go, but as they evolve, I might swap them out. Ooh, it's a Starly. Although I really want that Tandemaus, though. Starly seems pretty chill. We'll have to go up that hill to get that Tandemaus. But if you guys end up happening to have a Switch 2, what do you guys think about the experience with this game? And what do you guys think about the experiences with other games? I actually ended up trying Legends Arceus today, and boy oh boy, can you ever tell that that is a 720-30 FPS game. It is not holding up on the Switch 2, that's for sure. Very, very blurry. Motion blur, everything. It's not great. I mean, it's playable, but not great at the moment. They really need to release like an update for it. I did try BDSP. BDSP is actually the same as it was on like any other regular Switch. And then, of course, when it comes to Sword and Shield, there was a bit of like a graphical thing, but I think that's just because like we're playing on a higher end console and they're trying to like cast in like 1080p quality. But I wish I'm actually really hoping that the Pokemon Company will actually put out like updates for all of these games, because it would actually make the experience 10 times better. Like even just like in like 60 FPS would be great. Like just get the camera speed working very well. You know what I mean? But I do plan to plug them into the actual Switch dock here at some point tonight and see how they actually perform, because I feel like it could have just been like a handheld experience versus like a docked experience. And again, I've usually played a lot of these games docked, so I don't really know how a lot of them play handheld related. Now, I think that's kind of funny, eh? Like, you get a Switch and then you just do like docked mode versus like handheld mode mostly. Anyway, we're gonna keep progressing here. Now we're not really that high of a level, so we're not gonna talk to these two guys over here. They are way high level. Same thing with any of the Ogre Clan. We're gonna actually like ditch the Ogre Clan. Not gonna worry about them. They're like level 70 something, so they're way too high up for us right now at this time. Okay, from Mantis. Now, my good old buddy Retro Knight, I checked in with him. I haven't heard from him in a couple days. I've been super busy. And he's actually doing some shiny hunting with some sandwiches. He's trying to find himself, if I'm not mistaken, a shiny iron bundle. And that's actually a pretty cool Pokemon when it's shiny. It's pretty much all silver. But it was his first time making like a bunch of like shiny sandwiches with like Herba Mysticas and stuff. So he's like, I don't know like how these like shinies show up for them and all those things. So it's kind of neat. So I'm really giving him a big old shout out there. He's really trying to experience Pokemon the way Pokemon is meant to. A lot of us like YouTubers and stuff, or like battlers and whatnot, a lot of us do like PK hacks and all that stuff. And when you're trying to experience a game and get into like battling and uploading and stuff, a lot of us tend to try to go the easiest route possible so we can get the content up. So he's really trying to like experience all the Pokemon games before like Gen 10 comes out, you know? Just give me one sec here. Okay. So we're going to try to get ourselves this Sentret here as well. Now, ooh, that's not good for Poochyena. We're going to have to go back and heal up. Or I might actually have a revive. Let's probably try to use the revive. I am probably going to use some Kitakami Pokemon through this LP. Look at how the Sentret in the background actually loads up. Like, the old Switch would be just chugging. Now, the funny thing is, if the Switch 2 doesn't get updates for any of the older Pokemon games, then I'm probably just going to end up like carrying around like a Switch OLED with me when I do things. Probably just keep like Scarlet and Violet onto like the Switch 2 and then like carry around the other one to play the other Pokemon games. I don't know if you guys know this or not about me, but I always have like my Switch or like a game with me. I always carry them around because I do so much stuff like through like all the different generations and whatnot. So I always end up having something with me. Okay, we've already got Starly. That's good. Let's keep going here. Hopefully everything is going smoothly there in the actual stream. I'm not actually watching any kind of a preview or a playback. But if it doesn't actually play right or something's like funky, like if you guys, the watchers, find something's funky, you know, shout me out. Be like, hey man, something's funky going on. Okay, let's talk to this trainer. Hey there. Now, the interesting thing about this area is that it always used to be super laggy and choppy when you used to go through here. I don't know about anybody else's experiences, but I always had like the poorest experience going through this apple orchard. You've got to greet a person properly if you want to have a pleasant battle. Now let's go. But this is buttery smooth. Look at the little Bellsprout running in the background. That's always good. Okay, let's go for the Struggle Bug. Yeah, so we're just doing a chill kind of playthrough of this game. We're just doing a chill stream. So we can pretty much go through and talk about anything. Hey, Valerio, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. What's up, buddy? How you doing? How you getting along? Oh, man, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I actually am on my 6 to 2 shift there this week, so I was up at 4 a.m. And I was away all weekend, and then, of course, I had 2 days of pure Switch gameplay. I was playing a lot of Mario Kart World. was playing a lot of Mario Kart World. Actually, I was doing a lot of Mario Kart World today too, but I came home from work and I was so zonked. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna snooze for a bit. So I ended up snoozing. I didn't get up till about like 6. Had some dinner. You know how it works. All right, that's the bell sprout. We're looking for an applin. Ah, there we go. He's hiding amongst the trees. Yeah, 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is not too bad if you go to bed at like a good time. Usually I don't though. Usually I'm like asleep by like midnight, which is not ideal. I actually ended up going to sleep last night. I think it was about like 10 o'clock, and yeah, I was out, man. I was out like a light. But then again, I've also had a lot of coffee today too, so that also kind of helps a little bit. But yeah, this game runs very well. Like normally, I wouldn't be able to move like the joystick around like this or move the camera around. It would be just jittering bad. Like, I don't think I could ever go back to playing this game on any of the other Switch consoles, to be honest. So I am texting while I am playing, so if you see me stop there, I'm just replying to some text messages. I'm talking to Marielle. Okay, replaced with COVID. Nope, we are not going to replace any moves. Okay, Applin lives inside an apple. When an Applin is separated from its apple, its body loses moisture and the Pokemon grows weak. Did I try the mouse functionality? I don't actually have any games that have the mouse functionality that I know of. The only game that I have for the Switch 2 right now is the Mario Kart. That's the only one that I have. I got the bundles, so. Now, did I really want the bundle? Not necessarily, but I mean, everybody eventually gets Mario Kart anyway. So it actually worked out quite well. Oh, crit catch, right on. Heal ball did not matter. But yeah, no, I definitely tried some of the other games in the Switch 2, and I don't know, I think I'm probably going to end up keeping them on the Switch OLED. So if you guys don't know, we are catching a couple of different Applins. That way we can evolve them differently. There's 3 different final evolutions for Applin. So that's kind of what we're doing here. We're just... Ooh, there's tons of Pokemon in here today. Okay. Now, any kind of little, like, frame loss or anything like that, like, I mean, this is a lot better than it was, for sure. Is this 100% perfect? No, but it is working out quite well. It could also be because of the actual capture device that I have. My capture device could be lagging or whatnot. I'm pretty sure someone could be watching Supernatural off of my computer, but that's okay. I'm just going to close some of my other programs out here, and I should be good. Yes, oh, there we go. That's what it is. I have a program running in the background that's taking a little bit of my hard drive capabilities, so we will fix those up. Yeah, I think the only games that have the mouse functionality right now are probably like the Metroid game when it comes out. But I don't really know any other games that really use the mouse capability. But I'll be honest with you, I actually intend to use an actual mouse if they actually have the functionality. I have a couple of different mice. I've got a couple of like Razer gaming mice, but I really prefer the trackballs. When I first started doing actual like FPS, like first-person shooters and stuff, I actually started using like the trackball mice. So like in this one trackball mouse that I have, it's like a pretty expensive one, but I actually upgraded the mouse buttons, like these two buttons here, for your left and right. I upgraded those to like some Razer switches, like that what they put in like their gaming mice and whatnot. So like I actually plan to like use an actual like mouse instead of the Joy-Cons, to be honest. Okay, let's go for the flame charge, and we'll try to capture this one. We should break the terrestrial here. We're definitely going to want to heal up these Pokemon, though. So, Valerio, did you end up getting yourself a Switch 2 by chance? Out of curiosity. Anybody else out there got the Switch 2? Okay, so that is our third Applin. Yeah, no, I had a program in the background running that was using my hard drives, but I do have a Plex server. Plex is perfectly fine. So if anybody was using Plex, they can actually continue to use Plex. That's not a big deal. I've actually just fixed that up by closing that one program. Okay, let's keep going. Oh yeah, this is running pretty good. Not yet. You'll have to wait. I mean, that's definitely fine. It's a pretty expensive console when you really get down to it. I know that when I went to go get mine pre-ordered, I didn't actually expect it to be the cost it was. It was like $800, and everything I seen online, it was like marketing it as like $650, $699 and stuff like that. It actually ended up being about $100 more than I expected. But I think that's just because of like whatever tariffs or exchanges were going on at the time. But I definitely don't regret getting it though. It's definitely one of my favorite. It's definitely one of my favorite consoles to date right now, just because of how smooth it made this one game. And the screen is pretty big. I definitely like the screen. Huge shout out there to Marielle, who's watching. Anyway. We are not a favorable type matchup against this Applin right now. Should probably switch out to Fletchidur. Okay, we have lost 2 of our Pokemon, but of course that is just due to the whole bug situation. Bug Pokemon and all. Okay, let's go for the Flame Charge. Get the Sapling out of here. Yeah, no, this whole area would just be like super glitchy. You hope the prices will be lower. I mean, I kind of hope so too, because at some point I'm going to have to get a second console. I hate to say it, but I always do go for like CFW with these things. So as soon as they actually get them set up for like CFW stuff, if you guys don't know what CFW is, just Google it, switch CFW. But I always do end up getting them modded at some point. I don't really know how they're going to do that this time. Last time it was to like short out the pin 1 and pin 10, I think it was, on the Joy-Con slot with like a paperclip, and that like booted into like recovery mode where it would like read the SD card and all that stuff. You could like load like custom firmware and all that. But anyway, besides the point. But yes, I do hope that they come down in cost at some point, because I will want to get a second one. But if the costs don't come down, I'm not going to get a second one for a very long time. I'll probably just end up waiting for like whatever OLED model comes out, because you know they're going to do it. Although I will say though that the OLED model of the Switch 1 is actually almost in comparison to the current Switch 2 LCD screen. Excuse me. The colors are actually quite similar. Now, one thing I'm going to say is that since that update for Scarlet and Violet, I'm finding less items on the ground. Like, normally this whole area would just be riddled with little sparkles, if you will. I don't see a whole lot of sparkles on the ground. So it's almost like they fixed that issue with the DLC for some reason. I don't know if that's an actual thing, but if anybody else notices that, like, let me know. But I would normally have a crazy amount of items right now. I just want to make sure I get all the trainers, because the trainers are what levels us up. Yeah, here's like a normal item, but like there should be far more items on the ground than this. We'll know when we get to like a bigger field area, but it just seems odd to me. It's almost like they took that away from us. You guys can't have all these items, unlimited money and whatnot. Oh, there's a TM over there. I'm actually surprised I've seen that. Don't mind me, you guys. I'm saving people and catching things, you know. The family business. That's funny. Huge Supernatural fan over here, by the way. Oh, there's the first item I've seen in a while. There we go. An Applin juice. What Pokemon is sleeping? That's a Fomantis. Nothing in the trees. Interesting. Oh, is that a Pikachu? That is a Pikachu. There we go. Now we don't actually have to evolve our Pichu. Let's go for the dig. Hopefully I won't actually knock it out. I do see a Pichu in the background, though. Okay, burrowed underground. I definitely like how they've individualized the grass. Before, when you were playing on the other Switch, you wouldn't actually be able to see this amount of detail. It would just be kind of a blur. Yeah, I definitely want the prices of that Switch 2 to go down a little bit. Not sure if I said that already. I might have. I was thinking about playing this game all day. I was sitting around. I was like, you know what? I really want to play. Violet. Okay, Pikachu. When several of these Pokemon gather, their electricity can build and cause lightning storms. Okay, let's keep going here. A little Starly hopping around there. But yeah, I don't see any... Those are sleeping Pokemon. Look at the Sentret. Oh. I feel like there's kids screaming outside. I'll close the door just a little bit. I'm pretty sure my mic wasn't picking it up, but I definitely don't want you guys to sit there listening to like kids scream. I think there's the next door neighbors with their kids out on the trampolines and stuff. Okay, up this way you'll find Loyalty Plaza, but we should have a battle before you head in. Yeah, the trees don't flicker at all, man. Like, it's super crisp. Even like the models for like the Pokemon, the trainers, like all the objects, like they're really high quality. This is really how the game should have been, like when it first came out. But the Switch hardware, like the original Switch hardware, just couldn't handle it. That's for sure. Okay, let's go for the dig. So yeah, this is a super chill stream. The first couple of episodes I was really into like doing the commentary and everything, but this episode I just kind of feel like just kind of chilling and hanging out with y'all. C-Dot. Yeah, we're gonna swap to Fletchender here. I'm hoping we can get Lechonk to evolve, but I think it's like level 20 something. I almost need to look into Pokemon Home to see if I actually have like a spare Fuecoco or a Quaxley. Should do that at some point and see if I actually have any spare to put into this game. But now you're ready to head in. Yeah, that's right. We're going to Loyalty Plaza, guys. There's an item over there. We're just going to hold up. But yeah, like in this grass, like usually there'd be a whole pile of items. Like there's one up here. It's a sweet apple. And I'm pretty sure some Pokemon just disappeared, but I think we actually just kind of got out of the area. There's a Poochyena, a Sentret. There's an item. But yeah, like this is definitely far improved. Like look at the movement of the grass. Like the grass just moves better. Doesn't look like one solid block. Actually feels like you're running through grass. Even though I said that I wasn't going to be like a completionist, here I am finding all the items. There we go. Valerio, just want to make sure like you can't hear like kids screaming and stuff in the background, right? Just you know, kind of want to check to make sure. Oh, that was a Bellsprout, not an item. There is a TM down there. Got to come down here and get that. Reflect. Yeah, I'll probably teach that to someone. Oh. Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure. With all the lights and stuff, I like to get some airflow in here. It's so warm. I pretty much carry like a fan around here to begin with anyway, but oh, I jumped down a little too far. Yep, there we go. So what's new with you there, Valeria? What you been up to, buddy? Can I get over there, I wonder? I might be able to make that jump. Might be able to make that jump. Oh, there's a Squirtle over there. Yeah. I think oh, Petilo. I think I got Petilo over already, I think, maybe. I don't think I can... Well, maybe. Oh! Yes! No! Huh. I did make that jump. I'm all about the... No, don't you make me fall off that. I really want the item. I want that Stantler, too. I didn't even realize Stantler was even here. There we go. Ooh, Waterfall. Probably shouldn't have Waterfall this early in the game, but that's pretty neat. So right now we actually don't have any powers with Miraidon. We don't have the ability to jump. We don't have the ability to climb. We can't surf. We came here right after we got out of the academy. So we have no powers to do anything. So any kind of jumping that we've got, we're going to have to do like some trick jumps and stuff. Like we're going to have to jump backwards. As you guys know from my actual Scarlet LP, I'd done a lot of like trick jumping and like throwing the ball in places. You know, just kind of getting out there. I'm just going to try an Ultra Ball. Oh yeah, I'm going to shut that door. I know you guys can't hear them, but I can. Nothing much. Recently started a new playthrough of Soul Silver since the previous file could not work with Kiaru Wi-Fi connection anymore. Oh, that's unfortunate, dude. Work's been harsh on you recently. That's also not good. Dude, if you got vacation time, you should take some vacation time. Definitely take some time to yourself. No energy left most of these days. Man, I hear you there. It's not good when you have no energy and are having a hard time. Make sure you look after yourself, eh? Okay, we got ourselves a Stantler. Okay, let's get this C-Dot. I know I just said like I wasn't going to catch all the Pokemon, but here I am catching all the Pokemon. Man, I am such a creature of habit. Although, I didn't continue with my trick jump location. Oh, that's a Ralts. I didn't know Ralts were even here. Dude. Okay, C-Dot lives in trees, hanging from the branches and leaching moisture. Rows of them can be found dangling from large young trees. So how far are you in your Soul Silver LP, bud? Or Soul Silver playthrough? Ooh, that is a Petilo, but I really want that Ralts. Valeria. Wait, what? That's just a regular... Is that a shiny Stantler? Wait, what? I don't think it was. Nope, that's a regular Stantler. What does a shiny Stantler look like, I wonder? Yeah, definitely not. Or the Stantler that I caught, you mean? I don't think it was. You think you saw a shiny a green Stantler? Well, let me go back in the playback here. Let me double check here. I'll go back a few moments. So I went back in the stream just very slightly. I don't see any green Stantler. Unless it was before C-Dot. Let me check before C-Dot. Shiny replay, guys. Shiny replay. Yep, nope. There was no shiny. Nope. I went back to double check. This Stantler also was not shiny. Okay. So, we've jumped down here. Let's get the Petilo. It could have been the Petilo, maybe. I'm just going to try the Quick Ball. I am going to go back, however, and heal up my Pokemon before we continue on. Okay, if the leaves on its head are pruned with regularity, this Pokemon can be grown into a fine, plump shape. Plump, eh? A nice plump shape. Whew, she's gonna get hot in here today. That is a Heracross. You rewinded the stream and your brain glitched? That's all good, man. It's all good. No biggie. Oh, I shouldn't have gone for Nuzzle because of the Guts ability. Just in case this thing was Guts. I've got a lot of evolving to do. There's a lot of Pokemon in this. And that did nothing. Okay, Palmy's down. Choose next Pokemon. I think I'm just going to go with Fletchinder. So I think with this series, I originally thought that I'd be recording every episode. but I don't know if I'm gonna actually record every episode or not. I thought I might like make like episodes kind of like how I did the previous LP, but it's kind of nice that it's actually live because then you guys can, you know, hang out and whatnot. But I haven't really done very many live Let's Plays. I used to do, I think I did one with Crystal way back, and then I did one with, actually, I started doing one with Legends Arceus, but I think I'm going to stick with this one for a bit, just because of the performance in this game. I really want to be able to experience the entire game for sure. But it's kind of nice to be able to do it live with you guys, so that way you can also see the experience if you guys don't have the Switch too. Plus, it'd also be nice to get like this game out of the way as well before like October. So we'll see how fast we can actually get through this game. We might not actually be fast at all, but maybe I'll do all my Pokemon evolutions off screen. All my catching and whatnot. I don't know. I'm still really indecisive. I feel like I might bore you guys with all the catching and whatnot. Let's go for another quick attack. Nice, paralyzed. Oh, I think that was a Kricketune back there. Is that a Kricketune? Yeah, there's a Kricketune. Not really a rare Pokemon, but still gonna require it nonetheless. Let's go with the Great Ball. As if we changed it up, right? There we go. Alright. Let's go get that Kricketune while it's still there, and then we'll go heal up at the community center. Okay. With its Herculean powers, it can easily throw around an object that is 100 times its own weight. I'm pretty sure we could just throw a Pokeball at the Kricketot. Or Kricketune. Nope, Kricketot. Okay. We should just be able to catch it. I don't think we're going to have to worry about, like, weakening it or anything. I do see a Rockruff there in the background, so we'll probably want to get that one too. Okay, Kricketot. When its antennae hit each other, it sounds like the music of a xylophone. I wonder if that's a male or a female Rockruff back there. Okay, let's get this Rockruff while we're at it. Oh, male. There we go. I'm going to give this one a nickname. Okay, Rockruff is known as the puppy Pokemon. This Pokemon travels in a pack with others until it grows up. When its mood turns sour, it starts striking the ground with the rocks on its head. Okay, we're going to give this one a nickname. I'm going to call this one Colby. Yeah, a lot of the Pokedex entries can be a little bit sad. Some of them can be really dark too. It's really random sometimes. Okay, get this item. I know there was some items there in the river, but we're just going to ignore that for now. You like that nickname, do you? That's a pretty good nickname. All right, let's keep going. Oh, Pokeballs. Yes, let's get some more Pokeballs down here. Okay, buy items. I want the Pokeballs. Where am I? Not too concerned about like other items right now. Oh, too much. It's picking up the league points instead of the actual monies. There we go. 22 Pokeballs. We'll pay with cash. Not too worried about league points right now. We'll let those build up. We'll build up the credit. Okay. Let's keep going. We're going to go back through the apple orchard. We've got all the items in the area that we needed, so... Now we want to get to Loyalty Plaza. Yeah, look how smooth it is. It's super smooth. We're going to start the smooth counter again. It's like 3 or 4 times already. Maybe 5. First 2 episodes, over 1,000. Very smooth. Okay. That's Poochyena. Okay, get this item. Oh. Rare candy. Yes, please. Actually, I probably have a couple of rare candy in here, don't I? We got 1. Got a couple of experience candies. Okay, Palmy's going to evolve, and then we'll be able to walk around with him and evolve him further. To Palmot, maybe? Is it Palmot? I always forget the order that these Pokemon come in. Palmy evolved into Palmo. Yeah, so it'd be Palmot for the final evolution. Palmo uses a unique fighting technique in which it uses its forepaws to strike foes and zap them with the electricity from its paw pads simultaneously. Okay, it wants to probably learn Arm Thrust. Let's forget a move. We're gonna go... I don't really want to take out Dig. And I don't want to take out Nuzzle, because Nuzzle's physical attack. Might take out Thundershock, though. Let's take Thundershock out. Okay, learned Arm Thrust. Now, let's go with an experience candy for Lechonk. Wants to learn the move Dig. Now, we're going to have to do something about that Tarantula. Probably give him a rare candy, I think. Might be level 14 it evolves. I can't really remember. Oh, okay, we're just going to jump right to 16. Bug Bite. Yep. Give it a good move, please. We're going to take out the Struggle Bug. Doesn't really struggle after it has Bug Bite. Oh, okay, we're going to evolve our Tarantula as well. So we might as well grab a Pokemon and throw it into the party. I think I'm going to go grab Colby. Put him into the party. Okay. We've now got Spidops. Okay, Spidops covers its territory in tough, sticky threads to set up traps for intruders. Wants to learn the move Silk Trap. Yep, we'll give it Silk Trap. Now, if you guys are wondering why the text is so slow, so that way I could read it aloud, I mean. It could be faster, and I could read it in my brain, but if I'm going to speak it, I'm very slow. Poochyena wants to learn the move Roar. I think we'll hold off. Okay, where's that Rockruff? Okay, we're going to swap out Spidops. Now, I'm not going to be nicknaming a whole bunch of Pokemon. That's kind of a one-of. Rotom phone apps. Hey, I'm a traveling app developer. I see you've got a Rotom phone here. Let me add a snazzy new feature for you. Okay, we've upgraded. What do we get? Match your phone case. The upper and lower frames of compatible apps can be set to match the design of your phone case you have on your Rotom phone. Give it a whirl with different Rotom phone cases and try a new look. Technology really is incredible. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, we got the Sprigatito case. Alright, that's cool. Okay, Loyalty Plaza. Now, what do we got? Okay, we're gonna put Pomo in front. That's the first signboard. So again, we're tasked with going through Kitakami with Kieran, and we're trying to find 3 of the signboards telling the story. Sorry, did I startle ya? I did mention that I'd hang back and follow you here. We're supposed to read the signboard, right? Oh, I already know the whole story. So go ahead. You should check it out. Long, long ago, there was a fearsome ogre in the land of Kitakami. The ogre made its home in the mountain behind the village, frightening all who ventured there. One day, the ogre came down from the mountain in a terrible rage, causing great fear in the village. By some stroke of luck, Okidagi, Monkey Dory, and Pheasantipity all happened to be there as well. The 3 Pokemon laid down their lives to fend off the ogre and send it back to the mountain. In admiration, the people of the village bestowed upon this brave trio the title, the Loyal 3. Their remains were given a proper burial, and statues of the 3 were erected above the site. The Loyal 3 monument is right over there. But don't you think the ogre in that folktale sounds kinda cool? It sure does. Right? I knew you'd get it, Corey. It was up against 3 whole opponents at once, battling it out all by itself. Wowzers, that's so cool. Oh, but I guess most people would just think an ogre like that is scary, huh? I don't think there's any reason to be afraid. When I was little, I went up into the mountains so many times at night all on my own, and I never once met that ogre. Only scary thing that happened was the grown-ups giving me a real earful about it. So yeah, we're supposed to take a photo in front of the signboard, right? I don't have a smartphone. Could you? That turned out great. You're even good at taking photos. Thanks. So sorry, not trying to butter you up or anything. You know, I didn't want to have to come do this whole school trip thing, but, well, it might actually be kind of fun. I get to be out in nature around my hometown and talk to you, Corey. Hey, if you want, maybe we could set up a picnic. Would you like a sandwich? Miraidon. Yeah, what is that thing? Some kind of kaiju or something? A kaiju? This is a Miraidon. It's called Miraidon, and you ride on it, huh? I've never seen another Pokemon like this. And it seriously comes out whenever it hears the word sandwich? Me too. I come out when I hear sandwich. I love sandwiches. Never thought I'd actually get to meet such an awesome Pokemon. No wonder you're so strong, Corey. You're special. So, the next, we should go find the next signboard. It's on the ground of Kitakami Hall. Kitakami Hall is, well, first double back to the town from here. Then there's a bridge you cross from there. You'll need to climb up the mountainside. I'll hang back for now and meet you there later. Poor Miraidon didn't get a sandwich. Okay, let's just check out Loyalty Plaza, see if there's any items around. We'll go check out the monument. Don't mind me running through the grass. I don't think there's any items up here, but we're just going to take a look here anyway. Loyal 3 Monument. Long ago, these 3 courageous Pokemon protected Mossweet Town from destruction. They defeated the ogre that had come to attack the village at the cost of their own lives. Their remains were laid to rest with the people's respects below these very statues. Okay, and I don't think there's anything behind it. Nope. Okay, let's proceed on. Okay. Oh, yes, we need to send out our Pomo. We need to be able to walk with Pomo in order to get so many steps. And then the next level, it evolves. I'm just going to have to walk slow because if we go too fast, he's not going to be able to keep up. Now, they do say that if you ride your bike, or sorry, ride Miraidon around in circles, you'll be able to get the steps a lot faster. So let's do that. We'll try to do that here for a sec, see if we can actually evolve it. We'll have to go to an area where there's not so many Pokemon. Probably right here. Now, I'm just holding the controller down. I don't really know how long to do this, so we'll do this to a fair amount. Alright, buddy. Thank you very much for coming out to the stream there, Valerio. I appreciate you coming by to hang out. And I'll be talking to you there on Discord for sure. Thanks, bud. Have a good one. I do want Pomo to evolve. Pomot's a pretty cool Pokemon. It's actually one of my favorite Pokemon that I had on my original team when I first played Pokemon Scarlet. Funny story about that, actually, is that when that game was originally coming out, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I had a preview copy, if you catch my drift. And I played that game all the way up until the end credits. The day of having to go to GameStop to pick it up. It was funny, I had COVID at the time, and I played through that game for like 2 weeks straight during quarantine that time. And once the quarantine was lifted after 2 weeks, I was able to venture out, and it just so happened that my final day was the day before going to GameStop. So I finished the game, oh gosh, I think it was like an hour before I went to go pick up my actual physical copy. And luckily I already had a game save, so I was able to jump right into doing Wi-Fi battles right away. So that was pretty neat. But as you guys know, a lot of us YouTubers tend to have the ability to do things before some others. So we ended up getting into the battles right away. I can remember doing a battle, doing all the EV training and all the hatching and all the breeding. And my god, it took forever to do. But you know what? It was totally worth it in the end. Now with this one, because I'm playing on the Switch 2, I have no way to really manipulate anything. So as you guys know, I'll be playing this game basically from start to finish. I did also transfer over my battle copy over to the Switch 2, so that way I could actually test out like Blueberry Academy and see like the actual frame rates and stuff like that. And my gosh, it's cool. No lag whatsoever. I wonder how many... I should have kept a rare candy or something. It's okay. We'll find another one. Do I have Palmot here? Oh, there we go. Okay, we're gonna get this item. The Wistful Fields. Oh, look at the grass. Look at how good that looks. That is picture-worthy right there. The Pokemon in Wistful Fields are strong. I'll check whether you're ready to go there. Okay, so we're going to try to evolve Palmo into the Palmot, and then we'll work on Rockruff. Okay, let's go for the dig. Okay, let's try that also. We're going to swap out. We're going to go to Florigato. I see the message that Kricketot is a little sad for a Pokemon that's so tiny. Oh geez, there are so many tinier Pokemon than Kricketot. And there's a lot more sadder ones, like Magikarp for example. Can't really do much. But there's a lot of cool Pokemon around. Like look at how many Pokemon are in this area. This is crazy. Normally these areas wouldn't have so many Pokemon. Like, it's almost to the point where you can't, like, really ride your bike through it easily. Or, like, you know. Oh, that's a Munchlax. Oh, that's an also... Oh, that's an... Oh, man. A Palm. I really want the Munchlax, though. Munchlax is a really hard spawn to get. So I don't mind jumping down for that one. I just can't get over the quality bump. The bump is so good. Like, you can even see the grass, like, moving. Like, look at it. It's like a wave. I'm pretty sure I can't catch that yet. Quick attack. I do want that Apom, that little monkey. Okay, let's try the Pokeball. I don't think we're going to be... Oh, there's another Munchlax over there. That's unusual. Normally you don't see so many Munchlaxes. Choose the next one. Let's go to Colby. Just going to check something here real quick. Let's go for the Pokeball. Okay, actually that's very lucky that we caught that. Okay, he wants to learn Seed Bomb. I think Seed Bomb's probably the better move. What are we? Lower special attack. It's physical. We have 100% accuracy. Okay, let's go with Seed Bomb. We're going to take out the Leafage. We're going to go with Seed Bomb. Okay, Munchlax, known as the Big Eater Pokemon. When it is voraciously gulping down food, it forgets about the food it has hidden under its fur. You telling me that's not all, like, just stomach and behind there? Be surprised if it wasn't. Oh! Nice! Lechonk! Time for you to evolve. Okay, congratulations, Lechonk has evolved into Oinkologne. Okay, it's known as the Hog Pokemon. It entrances female Pokemon with the sweet, alluring scent that wafts from all over its body. Let me guess, Axe Body Spray? Probably not. Let's be honest. It's not Axe Body Spray. Would be funny though. Okay, we're gonna go Super Potion. Okay, let's get this Apom. Then we'll get the more common Pokemon. I don't think I can get back up there easily. However, I might be able to do the Trick Jump and jump backwards to get up that mountain. There's a Grubbin, Mindfu, and Mankey in the background. Let's go for the Quick Attack. So we've been playing for about an hour this evening. We're going to try to make it to about at least 2 hours. I'd like to get a good 2 hours in today. All right, so apparently it can't be Axe Body Spray. It's got to be Old Spice. Love it. So if you guys are watching the stream, there's some messages you aren't going to see in the chat. I've got a text message session going on over here, so. Okay, let's get this 8-palm. Lots of Mankey in the background. Look at that. Holy jeepers. Now, I am interested to see if any of the other games play properly in docked mode. I want to see how Legends Arceus plays. I'm going to be honest with you, I was very disappointed in seeing how Legends Arceus plays on the Switch 2. But that's kind of me. I don't know if it was like because of HDR or whatnot. I don't really understand the whole HDR mode. If anybody out there has the Switch 2 and wants to tell me how that works. Back in my day, we used to play games by the streetlight. So I don't really understand this whole HDR stuff. Try another Premier Ball. Is that Mankey behind me green? Is it green? No, that's a standard Mankey. Okay. Let's go Rock Throw. Now, if I'm if I'm correct, I think we can evolve 8-palm at like level 30 something with double hit into Ambipom. So we definitely want to get it there. But what level does Rockruff evolve? That's going to be a good question. Come on, Colby. We got to get this Ambipom. Ooh, Fluffster has joined Pokemon Violet. I'm kind of hoping that some of my friends might be able to get some Switch 2 action going here and be able to get the camera going. Because I do actually have the camera, if you guys are wondering. I actually do have the Switch 2 camera here. And apparently you can video chat with people and share your screen. So I'm really hoping if anybody out there has one of these, you know, hit me up. I'd like to get like a co-op thing going on here. Okay, Ambipom. Its tail moves with greater dexterity than its hands, making deft use of its tail. Apom lives high among the treetops. I don't think I've ever seen Apom in a game in a tree before. I have seen Bone Sweet and some other Pokemon, though. I guess we could get the Mindfu. We should probably heal up some stuff. I do want to... Oh, I guess we're supposed to go get the signboard, right? I'm kind of in an area a little bit ahead here because I jumped over a cliff. We'll catch this Mindfu, get the Grubbin, and then we will try to make our way back. Although I do see a Charjabug. But these Pokemon are very common Pokemon, so it's not like we actually need them right this second. Let's go for the Nuzzle. Now I'll probably do some level grinding, for lack of better terminology there. I'll do some level grinding to get our team up a little bit higher. And of course, a lot of the Pokemon that are in the PC, I'm going to do a little bit of leveling up off screen so that way they can evolve a little bit quicker. But for the most part, I think the story and catching them and stuff like that will be in the streams. I'm not going to bore you guys with training Pokemon. But it will give me something to do during the day on my breaks and whatnot. Ah, don't kill the Mindfu. Come on. 5 times. Good. Pokeball. Oh, I see a Rockruff way in the back. Better get out of here before all these Mankey take over. Okay, Mindfu. They seclude themselves in the mountains and devote themselves to training. The form of their kicks and chops differs from pack to pack. Kind of reminds me of Cubfu. Mindfu and Cubfu must be very similar in some ways. I'm going to leave the Grubbin. I'm going to leave him for now. I'm going to try to get back up. Now we do not have the ability to climb, so I had to do the old trick jump backwards. Surprisingly, you can get to a lot of places by doing the trick jump. Okay, let's get back to Town Hall. And then we're going to go up to Kitakami Hall. Not Town Hall. What am I talking? Ooh. This is a good thing. I wonder if we can fight a bunch of Applin here and see if we can spawn a shiny one. It's a horde of Applin. I don't think I've ever seen so many Applin in one place. Nope, did not spawn any of those. However, normally it would show you like if there's like a spawn of Pokemon. Like there could be a shiny Pokemon down here, for example. Could be up on the mountain. Down here. Where's that one? Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's on the other side of the river. Might be able to do that. Oh, there's a TM in the truck over there. Oh, we need to swap out Oinkalome. Who are we going to swap Oinkalome for? I think Munchlax is probably the best choice right now. I can give it the Soothe Bell to raise its happiness. Because Munchlax evolves by increased friendship. So as long as we keep Munchlax with us and level it up, we should be okay. Let's get this item. Now we're going to walk around instead of riding around. Do you want to come down this way? There should be some trainers down here that we're going to fight. Just want to make sure we get some items. Now, we fought this trainer down here already. Now, a lot of the Pokemon that are going to be in this spot are going to be very similar to what we've already seen, until we get up a little bit ahead. Wooper's so blue and cute, it's totally adorable. Don't you think so too? Well, Wooper, back in my region, is not water type. This is a Jotonian Wooper. Has no effect because he is a ground type. Let's go for the arm thrust. Almost to level 19. If we can get Pomo to evolve into Pawmot, then we'll swap him out for another Pokemon. Let's go for the Nuzzle. Oh, I should have gone for the Dig. That's okay. Oh, it's a Chingling. That's different. We haven't got Chingling yet. And it looks like if you look across the river, like you can see like there was a Stantler over there. That was kind of neat. So if you guys happen to see any shiny Pokemon pop up, let me know. Can probably just throw a Great Ball at this one. We'll try to get some of the water Pokemon that are up this way. There we go. Okay, wants to learn Bite. What moves are we going to take out? I think we'll stay the way we are. Okay, Chimecho. It cries echo inside its hollow body to emerge as beautiful notes for startling and repelling foes. Oh. Don't want to give a nickname to it, but Chimecho, I didn't know Chimecho was ever there. Chingling, its pre-evolve form evolves by friendship. So, it's good that we actually got Chimecho now. I find any of the friendship Pokemon are usually hard to obtain if you don't have the Soothe Bell. Okay, we're going to get this item. Now, there are Poliwag down here. There's Whoopers swimming. Now again, we can't do any kind of swimming or anything, but... Do I have any water Pokemon? Nope, but I do have Fletchinder. There we go, we got a Pokeball. And we're going to put Poochyena back to the front of the party. We're going to get 2 of these Poliwags. I find the water looks way better on Switch 2. Is that just me, guys? Or does anybody else think that the water looks better? Oh, I didn't mean to take it out. Okay, so Bite is not a good move for what I'm trying to do. They'll spawn back. They always do. We'll, oh, no! I spawned on the other side of the river. The game's like, hey, get back over here. How am I going to get back over there? I'm going to have to get like one of them Whooper or something. Okay, let's go for the Pokeball. There we go. Okay, that is 1 Poliwag. Okay, its legs are newly grown, and it can't walk very well. It seems to prefer swimming through the water instead. Okay, makes sense why we saw it in the water. There's another Poliwag there right in front of us. Maybe we'll spawn on the other side? Nope. We're actually going to have to go all the way back around. Oh man, that looks actually really cool. There's an item spawning like right through his face. I guess I'll throw a Pokeball. We might be able to just catch it with a Pokeball. Now, we do already have a Corphish, so we don't have to catch him. We've also got Yanma. Okay. Already got him too. Don't have to read out the decks again. Now, how can I get back across the water? Must be a way for me to get across here somewheres. Have to go all the way around to the waterfall because I done goofed. There we go. Oh. Didn't see the Poochyena there. Now again, if you guys are wondering why my Poochyena was gold versus the regular colors, because mine is shiny. Don't need to fight that one. So shiny Pokemon, if you guys are just tuning in, don't know anything about Pokemon. Shiny Pokemon are a random encounter where the color palettes are very different. The odds of finding a shiny Pokemon are 1 in like 4,000 or 1 in 3,000. Not very common, but there are ways to increase the odds, of course. One of the methods is to make a sandwich with an item called a Herba Mystica. The other alternatives would be to breed your Pokemon with a Pokemon from a different country. And what are some of the other ways? Mass outbreaks. If there's a mass outbreak of Pokemon in the area where multiple Pokemon show up that are of the same species, that too also is a possibility of finding some shiny Pokemon. That's what we're actually trying to get to right now. There's a trainer here. We'll see if we can actually get down to that area. I don't know if we're going to make it or not before it disappears, but we'll see. I feel like my beard's all over the place today. I came home and had a snooze, and my beard is flat and funky. Looks pretty bad. Now, if I don't need any kind of a nap there tomorrow, I should be home, about 2:30-ish or so, and I think I'll probably do some more streaming then too. Maybe go up until 7 o'clock there or whatnot. 2:30 to 7 would be a pretty decent amount of stream. And then, of course, you know, I'll focus on some other stuff there tomorrow night. But for the most part, I'm going to try to get at least maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours in. Well, I appreciate the positive comments there about the beard. I'm just self-conscious, that's all. I always try to look my best. It's probably why I don't stream as much after work right away. Never know how I'm gonna be. Could be really tired. Who knows? But snoozes are always the best. Snoozes help me get past that. Alright, I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's any Pokemon that could be around. Cutiefly, Yanmega, Seawaddle, Poochyena, Wooper, Corphish. Come on, get this thing. Hopefully I can outspeed it. Nope. Might have been a good idea to, like, potion that. It's okay, we'll go with Colby. Colby the Rockruff. Oh, we're definitely going to want to teach Howl. Let's take a Leer. Howl will raise up your attack stat. So that'll actually help us out. Well, no wonder people don't like outsiders. Get away from that other Poochyena there. Alright, so we are now on to the other side. I bet you that mass outbreak is now gone. It is not. Okay. So, tons of water Pokemon around. I don't even know what the mass outbreak is. Oh, it's Porygon. Oh. Can I even fight these things? That will be the next question. They might be too high of a level. Oh, level 16. That's not bad. I'm going to try to catch one first. Oh, right. That's like an event that's going on right now. Porygon 2 because of the whole Switch 2 scenario. Oh, that's a Lumbre. I see Lumbre over there. I'm gonna throw just a regular Pokeball, see if we can catch it. And then we're probably gonna do some auto battles. Although, realistically, I think I only need one of these, right? So a Nest Ball. Sweet. Okay, so we got a Porygon 2. So now we actually don't have to do any kind of random, like, evolutions with Porygon. So we need to fight as many of these as possible. Wouldn't it suck if there was like a shiny Pokemon out in like middle of nowhere that I can't even get to? Oh, there's a Poliwhirl. I'm gonna have to... Do I have a water Pokemon? I just have Poliwag. Oh, actually, I can go Fletchinder. Right. He's a flying type. Nope. Didn't want to do that. Tried to do the auto battle, but I failed miserably. That one's level 24. I am not strong enough. Okay. Let's see if I can get to some of these other ones. No. Level 21 is too high for me. Yeah. Okay, so clearly I am not supposed to be doing this yet. Okay, we're going to heal up here. But at least we caught one. That's the main thing. If I stay on this side of the river, I shouldn't have a problem. Level 15. Should probably... Oh, I do. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe I didn't have any of them healed up. Now, if it's a shiny Pokemon, it'll refuse to fight them. Now, I don't know why that one was refused, because that's definitely not a shiny, though. That's like a glitch of some kind. Level 14. Can't get up to that one for some reason. It's okay. I don't know why Fletchender's not flying. Oh! Poor Fletchender. Okay, let's... We'll heal him up. We're just trying to see if we can spawn a shiny, you know what I mean? We'll see what happens. Oh, that's level 24, that's why. It's really hard when there's so many Pokemon to target. For some reason, they just don't want to fight them. Oh. You think you can run away? There's a Porygon up here. I don't think we're going to find one. We don't seem to be that lucky so far. But the more you fight them, the better your odds. Oh my gosh, fight them, would you? What is going on here? It's like Fletchender doesn't want to go out. I really need to have a water Pokemon. Oh, that's why. We were low HP and stuff. Okay. Let's run. We'll keep going here in just a moment. Just gonna finish up with the Porygon. Yeah, that's why we couldn't fight them. Yeah, just didn't have the health. Level 25, can't really fight him. And that's really only a few Porygon left, so... Just one level 25. Looks like there's only a few. What's this one down here? Level 20? Yep, we can take that one. There's a Timber. Oh, we can totally go up the other side. Oh my gosh, look at all the Porygon. I can see this is going to be a whole thing. Oh my. We're going to be leveling up. Might as well keep going for the Porygon, I guess. That was level 24. I don't think I can take it. The level 13s and stuff I can. So the idea is that you want to fight as many of these as you can. And then eventually one will show up, but they're really high level. Level 25. Oh, we're actually getting high up there in level. Maybe we'll be able to do it. Oh. Yeah, Fletchender's doing pretty good. Yeah, the more encounters you have with Pokemon, the better. Can we take him? Try it. No. Really can't do anything against them. Don't have any more soda pops. It's okay, we'll take these ones on down here. That one's level 22. No. I'll give up on it here in a few. We'll see if we can get whatever low-level ones we can first. And then if they continue to spawn back, we'll keep trying. Yep, they're still spawning back. Okay. Level 24. Probably can't do it. Yeah. I'm gonna end up running out of potions, I think, but let's try Floragato. No, I cannot take anything that high. Oh, there we go. It doesn't want to fight that one. Nope, I wanted the other one. Why did it not want to fight that one? What is special about this one? I wonder. Let's go for the Nuzzle. I bet you that one has like a special mark or something. Oh, it traced the Volt Absorb. Oh, man. Well, that's dumb. That was dumb of me. I basically gave it the ability where it absorbs the electricity moves. I don't want to go for Arm Thrust because I know I'm going to kill it, but I kind of have to. Oh, I won't kill it. Okay. Hopefully I get 5 hits in. I mean, it is a normal type. I should have been able to do more damage with the Arm Thrust, but... Magnet Rise. Okay. Arm Thrust. 1. Go a maximum of 2 to 5 times. Okay, is it 3? I'll try a Dive Ball or something. Thanks for healing me up. I'll just try the Dive Ball. See what happens. But I am interested to see if this one actually has a mark. So let's just take a look at the summary of this Pokemon. Let's see what happens. U-turn. No. Not gonna go U-turn. Okay. Oh, Poochyana's gonna evolve. Sweet. Congratulations, Poochyena has evolved into Mightyena. Once it's caught the scent of faraway prey, the leader gives a signal and the whole pack moves out. Man, it'd be so much better if that Pokemon was an adamant or a jolly nature, but... Take out Tackle. I'm going to keep the Sand Attack. I feel like my beard hair's going my nose. Ugh. Okay, let's take a look at this Porygon 2 that we caught. Why did it refuse to tackle it? There's no mark. Awfully strange. I don't understand why that was. Yeah, I think I'm going to give up on the Porygon, guys, because... I can't really get all the ones in the water. Oh, right there. I'd like to be able to progress in the story. So let's fly back to Mossui Town, and then we'll go across the bridge and continue the story. But yeah, we definitely weren't going to find a shiny, that's for sure. I wasn't going to be able to get to any of the ones in the water, and I couldn't really take any of the ones that were like level 25 or higher, so... Okay, continuing on. Let's go across the bridge. Now it looks like Professor Jacques is over here too. Let's go take a look at check out Professor Jacques. Professor Jacques. Oh, hello, Corey. Enjoying that school trip, are you? Mr. Jacques? Haha! I came to check on how you're doing. I am your homeroom teacher, after all. Once I got here, I decided to do a bit of research on the Pokemon of Kitakami, and... Oh, that's right, sorry. I got so engrossed in my own research that I actually forgot to come find you, didn't I? Well, how about I make up for it by treating you to a picnic? I thought something like this might happen, so I borrowed all the usual picnic things from Director Clavel. Hey, there's a sandwich. Can't have a picnic without a sandwich. Dig in. I hope you like the sandwich I made. It may, look a bit strange, but I can assure you it tastes great. I don't get out much, so this kind of field work sure wears me out quick. I can't believe how you kids run all over the place for your treasure hunt. You're really something. Look at the grass in the background. All the Pokemon running around. Oh, could there be something inside my basket? Feast your eyes on that! A Pokemon egg appeared in the basket. Quite the mystery, isn't it? I only brought Gulp into this picnic with me, and yet... Did you put the egg in the basket? I can't get anything past you, can I, Corey? You know about the Pokemon eggs you can find during picnics, right? Whenever a trainer doesn't have the means to care for an egg they find, they can have it sent to the academy where we'll take care of it. But then I thought, say, wouldn't it be better to have a great trainer raise the Pokemon instead? So I brought this egg with me. And now it's yours, Corey. You were entrusted with the Pokemon egg. I know it's odd of me to come all the way to Kitakami just to hand over a Pokemon egg, but I knew it would be safe with you, Corey. That reminds me, are you still using your Pokedex app over here too? You should be able to fill the Kitakami Pokedex by catching Pokemon that live around here. I'll be doing field work in the area for a while, so let me know if you manage to complete the Kitakami Pokedex in your app. Okay, so we also got ourselves a Pokemon egg. So, once we get one of these Pokemon to evolve here, we'll swap out to the egg. I kind of feel like I want to keep my Yenna because it's a shiny Pokemon. But, you know what? Actually, let's move Might Yenna out of here. I don't think it's really going to do very much for me. Just because of the nature it is. I'm going to have to wait until I get, like, some sort of, like, a mint to be able to change its nature. Okay, we're just going to organize the boxes up here a little bit. Let's see. This one doesn't evolve. I know there is a Heracross. Spidops and Oinkalone can come with me. Very big on the organization of these evolution Pokemon. Okay. So let's keep going on here. So we've got, I didn't put the egg in the party. Now the cool thing is that the Fletchender's ability with the flame body will actually speed up the egg hatching process. Now there is C-Dot here. Let's kind of take a wander around here to see what we can find. There should be some other Pokemon here too. Looks like there's a Ralts. That is a male Ralts. We don't need another one. We want a female Ralts. Ah, there we go. There is plenty of items here. So it looks like it might just be specific locations they altered, maybe? It's another male Ralts. Jeez, we are not doing very good for finding female ones, do we? Let's see. Lots of Stantler. Ooh. I think I already checked this Ralts. This one might be male. We'll get that Ralts here in a second. Just gonna throw a Pokeball at it, see if we can get it. Okay, got ourselves a Lotad. I know I'm going around catching lots of Pokemon, but you kind of need to. Now we're looking for Pokemon we haven't caught yet. There's a Kricketune here. Try to get this Kricketune, and then we'll go get the Vulpix that's over on the other side here. Start Great Ball at it. Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to try the David's playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Good old David. He managed to finally lock down his Nintendo Switch 2, which is good. He was having some issues trying to get one there, and he managed to get the last one at one of the stores, and he actually ended up lucking out, which is pretty good. Okay, got that. Now, we'll get this Vulpix here. And that might be where we call it a night. I figured I would do about 2 hours worth of gameplay here this evening, and that's basically what I set out to do. I'll probably check out some of the other games here while I'm at it. Just kind of sitting down here, testing them out, see what they look like up onto the TV and whatnot. I want to know if the other games look the same, or if they've been improved at all. But I want to try them in dock mode too. Though it is only, what, 9:15? Probably can do a little bit more, actually. I wonder if I should do another signboard. Okay, Vulpix. As its body grows larger, its 6 warm tails become more beautiful with a more luxurious coat of fur. Now, Vulpix and Ninetales are actually some of my favorite fire-type Pokemon. However, I really like them when they're shiny. Shiny Ninetales is by far the best shiny. You guys can fight me on that one. But yeah, I think this is probably where I will probably... well, I don't know. I could probably continue. Let's keep going. We're going to keep going through the motion here. Oh, a new face. We'll go up until we get to the next signboard. You're a new face around here. How about you and me battle? Shouldn't it be you and I? Not you and me? Why don't you and me battle? Ooh, Swinub. I do like Swinub. Was that Vulpix? Yeah. I need to walk a little bit more with Palmo. Never seen your kind of strength before? Oh, yeah. Just gonna do a little bit of walk it around here and try to get this one to evolve. I can't remember how many steps you require, but you need about a good amount, I think. Oh, we're gonna hatch our egg. Now, what's it gonna be? Oh, it's Chimchar. Now, if anybody knows how many steps it takes to actually evolve Palmo, let me know. But we are going to spin around here a little bit, so hopefully no one gets dizzy. I think it's amazing that the game hasn't glitched like this. only thing that is taking time to spawn, it looks like it's the flowers. It's like the flowers have issues spawning at certain angles. But that's nothing compared to what it used to be like. You wouldn't be able to do this and still have stuff show up. Like, you can still see Pokemon in the background. Okay. Wonder, do I have anything here? There we go, level 23. Wants to learn the move Spark. I think Spark is also a physical move. Yeah, 60, 65 has the chance of paralysis. I think I'll switch out the Nuzzle with Spark, just because it does more. And I'm hoping it evolves, and it does. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna get Pawmot. Okay, Pawmot's fluffy fur acts as a battery. It can store the same amount of electricity as an electric car. Let's learn the move Revival Blessing. Now this is a signature move. Take a quick attack, I think. Right on. Okay, so now we can actually get a new Pokemon to put onto the party. Not that I'd want to get rid of Pawmot. But we are trying to do the dex. I mean, we are going to have to do the dex, but I don't want to do the dex solely on stream or anything, that's for sure. Any of those Pokemon that I got in that area I can't use. I think I'll probably take... I think I'm going to take Poliwag. Quirky Adamant, there we go. We'll need a Water Stone to evolve him. We'll use him for our... Oh, Rockruff is with us. Cool. Okay, let's keep going here. We're going to try to get to that signboard. But we're also going to catch Pokemon as we go. Not always going to train them all in camera. But I'll probably do some training outside of that. Depending on where we're at. Oh my gosh. Look at how good this looks. That looks so good. Did I take a picture? Totally. Totally took a picture. This game is so good. Okay, we are looking for Ralts while we're going through here. Lots of Heracross. I'm actually digging seeing a lot of the more Pokemon spawn. Was that a Pachirisu? That is a Pacha. Sweet. There's a Ralts too. Okay, let's try to get this Patchy. We don't have Pachirisu yet. I'm hoping that Ralts in behind there is actually female. Let's try the Great Ball. Oh, jumped up the levels. I don't know who that is. NB Mama. A pair may be seen rubbing their cheek pouches together in an effort to share stored electricity. Please be female. There's another Ralts there too. It doesn't look like it's going to be very difficult to find Pokemon. This is female. Okay. There we go, crit catch. Nice. Okay, good job. Okay, the next time we get an evolution, we will swap the female Ralts in. That way we can get Gardevoir. It's an Apom. So I am kind of looking around here to see what Pokemon are in the area. Ground type Ekans. Okay, let's see here. Check summary. I bet a soft little city kid like you can't even climb this mighty hill, eh? We are challenged by Kento, the ruffian. The models are so higher quality. I can't even Ember. Okay. I guess Poliwag? We'll go to Poliwag. Oh, don't take a Poliwag. Come on. Poor little Poliwag. Never even stood a chance, boys. Let's go to Fletchinder. Man, it's going to be a big loss when I lose Fletchinder to evolution. The best way to really get your Pokemon to fill the dex is definitely evolution for one. But as soon as a Pokemon evolves, you should probably pop it to the PC unless you plan to keep it on your team. If you're going to do like a full Pokedex completion. Poniard. No, we're going to stay in. But yeah, I'm all about completing the dex, that's for sure. I don't want to bore you guys with evolving all the Pokemon and training them all up, but I mean, I am going to have to finish the dex at some point, because I'm going to want the Shiny Charm in this one. But the idea with this is that I want to try to get as much done with the game and the story as possible. I actually don't have a game save of Violet to really swap over for this profile. I have one for my trade system, but I don't actually have one for like competitive or just a playthrough or whatnot. Very much want to do a playthrough of this, which is why I'm doing this. Obviously, I want to sit and chill with you guys and hang out. But yeah, if anybody ends up having Swinub, if anybody actually has like a Switch 2 and wants to join in, we can do a video chat or something like that if you guys happen to have the camera, and if not, that's perfectly fine. Just kind of a thought. God, this game looks so good. They did such a good job. Once it actually plays properly, that is. Trying to see if I can make my way up to Kitakami Hall, but there's just so many trainers and Pokemon in the area that I want to get that. I may not end up getting there this stream. Might be another stream. Might be tomorrow's stream. I do plan to do a bit of a longer stream there tomorrow. If I don't end up actually having a snooze tomorrow after work, mind you, I'm on my 6 to 2 shift. I'm usually up at 4 a.m. on those shifts, so if I don't have a snooze after work tomorrow, I am totally down for streaming for you guys for like a good long while. Okay, Swinub, the pig Pokemon. It rubs its snout against the ground, digging through the soil as it searches for food. Sometimes it digs up hot springs. Swinub is a really cool Pokemon. I love Swinub. Then again, I love a lot of these Pokemon. Like, this game did a really good job putting Pokemon in here that I like. It's pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. I don't think there's anything down here that I have to worry about. Oh, TM. Definitely want to come down and get these items. Never know what they are. Pokeball is always good to have for catching things. And that's about it that I can get so far. We're going to come back up. I feel like there's a little bit of a frame drop here for some reason. But the character's running smoothly, so... And again, any kind of frame drop could be an issue on my end, too. Could be an issue with my streaming equipment. Is that a ferret? It is a ferret. Now we do want to drop down to get the sand shrew. That's down there. Okay, let's go for the rock throw. For the most part, the game's pretty smooth now. All the Starly are like, what's going on, man? There we go. Alright, we got the ferret. It is nimble and has a very flexible body. Even if you get a hold of it, it'll slip right out of your arms. We're going to come down this way. We should be able to get back up there too, by the way. But we're coming down here because there's sand shrew down here. Lots of sand shrew. Looks like there's a lot of items. Good amount of rock ruff. Anyway, we only need one sand shrew. We also will probably need another rock ruff. Actually, we're going to need 2 more rock ruff if we want to get the other forms. But that's the completionist in me talking, guys. Okay, sand shrew. No matter how high a place it falls from, This Pokemon can save itself by rolling into a ball and bouncing. We'll leave the Rockruff for now because we can get them in Paldea. Oh, we can actually get up here. We don't have to trick jump back up. That's pretty good. There's your Riolu if you guys are looking. Toadschool. Get them over here. Will I knock it out if I go for Peck? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to have to go for probably a different move. Okay. Quick attack, I guess. That's the way to do it. Ah. Oh, we got Lunge. How'd we do that? Though it looks like Tentacool Toadschool is a completely different species. Its legs may be thin, but it can run at speed of 30 miles per hour. That's pretty fast for a Pokemon. 30 miles per hour? Or pretty fast for that kind of a Pokemon. I feel anyway. What is that? Oh, Pettilil. Lots of Toadschool. Okay, we got Spinarak already. It's a good thing I have revives. I can't believe how many Pokemon spawn now. It's just wild. I'm looking for Pokemon that drop flaps. Drop flaps? Challenged by Kensaku, the festival boy. Oh, he's got a Sandshrew. Not a favorable matchup, but Pokeball. Let's go to Poliwag. Might be able to do something. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm getting a little sore sitting. Well, at least it wasn't something major. Though I do have to get it to be put to sleep in order to beat it. 940. Yeah, I know I'm not going to get to Kitakami Hall tonight. maybe we can get a little bit of a level up here. That'd be pretty sweet. There we go. And we got Mudshot. Right on. God, it looks so good. Everything just looks so much more enhanced. I'm going to be talking about that the entire playthrough. Like, I don't feel like I'm playing on a potato. Does that make sense? I don't feel like I'm playing on a potato. But I will say, I would really like someone to be able to play this game with, though. Like, at the same time. Like, it doesn't even have to be an LP or anything. Like, even just to be able to play with someone in this game. Like connect up and be in the same game at the same time. And kind of do things together, like missions and all sorts of stuff. Catch Pokemon, battle, trade. Like, that'd be freaking sweet, would it not? Probably a little bit of wishful thinking, but this game really isn't for everybody, though. Not everyone's a Pokemaniac like me. I am a crazy Pokemaniac. Like, I pretty much eat, sleep, and breathe Pokemon, to be honest. Oh, I don't want to have... Let's go Poliwag. Maybe I can put it to sleep. Yep, looks like the Porygon are still over there, too. 2 hours, 23 minutes we've been streaming for. I gotta remember, I've been up since 4 a.m., so... Had a little bit of a snooze. I mean, it was really good, like it was restful, but... I gotta remember I gotta get up again tomorrow at 4 a.m. Okay, Chimchar is going to probably evolve here. I think it's level 14 it evolves, is it not? Or did they change that to 16 in this game? I think it's evolving at 14. Okay, Lumbre. It prefers waterfronts with plentiful food. It becomes nocturnal, so it wouldn't have to compete for food with bird Pokemon. Yep. Okay, level 14. Nothing changed. And we got ourselves a Munferno. Wants to learn Mach Punch. I would say so. We're going to take out Scratch. Now, there's probably Ducklet around here somewheres. He's on the other side. Okay, we won't be getting Ducklet here right at this moment. Not unless it spawns closer, that is. Oh, there's a herd of Stantler. Oh, that's cool. Can I get this Ducklet? Level 25. Is that a Starly underwater? That is a Starly underwater. Starly, you ain't a water Pokemon. Do you guys see him way back there? He's just chilling. Oh, well, that's a one-hit knockout. Let's go Florigato. Okay, we'll try the Pokeball. Okay, it strengthens its body by diving into the depths of ponds, swimming around while looking for bog moss to eat. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to stop here. And I'm going to try out some other games there tonight just to kind of see how they perform on the Switch 2. I tried doing some other games there earlier today, like Sword and Shield and some BDSP and Legends Arceus. I want to see how they do docked versus handheld, just to kind of see. Just because with the Switch 2, everything is all trying to be in like enhanced and HDR mode and all that. I wanted to see what it would look like because I transferred my Legends Arceus copy over, and I wanted to see if the performance changes any. Just because I have limited time for tonight, I basically got to get up at 4 a.m. again tomorrow. So we will continue on with the stream there tomorrow night, and hopefully make our way to Kitakami Hall and get the other two signboards. That is my goal for tomorrow. And in the meantime, tomorrow throughout the day, I'm probably going to go through and try to raise up some of these Pokemon so that way I can evolve them pretty quickly. But we'll see what happens with that. I may not actually get the opportunity to do a lot of that off screen, but if I do, that means less boring stuff for you guys to watch. All right, guys, take care, have a good one, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Peace out.